Hello members, we'll be soon on. As we are waiting for others to join, please, we are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, we are on Zoom. Introduce yourself, tell us where you are, what your expectations are, and I make my notes to make sure we nail it down very well. Thanks. Who are you? Please introduce yourself so we get it there. Okay, cool. Thanks. Asia, that's fine. So, welcome. You're from Uganda. Awesome. You want to learn cryptocurrency. You have heard a lot about it and starting to pick interest, understanding it. Okay, cool. I will try to get a bit into it. Today's a bit advanced, but we have a lot of other videos, past events where we went deeper into it. So I will try to hit that a bit. So you also want to learn about cryptocurrency and how to use it, create financial freedom. Yes, you're in the right place. We're gonna talk about it. So I'm waiting for a few members to join. Let's give them a few more minutes. Uh, I have to check the YouTube, how many are on there. We are on Facebook. So okay, we got two others on YouTube, I see. Hey, hi, say hi, log in, give us your comments. Let us know where you are, what you want to get out of here of the session. It's a long one, so I want to make sure you get the best. I'm seeing more members joining. Okay, cool, welcome. So please, if you're on YouTube, tell us who you are. You can write like others have done, but you can also unmute yourself and share so that we make sure we tackle every single topic. Today is a long one, and we have actually another speaker who's going to join us. I did not announce him, but he will share a little bit about an important topic. So please say hi, say from where, expectation, and we go forward as other members are also joining. Don't be so shy. Still waiting for others to join. Let's give them a few more minutes. Or else they just have to hit the rewind button to fetch what you have already grasped. I think I'll start before maybe even others come in, because I want to give you a short intro. Like I'm hearing you don't know much about crypto, because today is a bit deep dive. So a few more minutes and we crush it from there.
Hello. Hello, good evening, everyone. I'm Bella here from Nigeria. Hope you are doing good. Brian, you are welcome. Alvin, welcome. Esia, you are welcome. Thank you for joining.
Thank
Where are
you.
you joining from? Hello.
Hey, I think they're on mute. Welcome, Bella. I think some members are on mute. They have written the chat at least where we're from. We have OG Brian from Nigeria. Still waiting on a few others to join, and we hit the road. you're good, safe, and sound. Here in Uganda, where I am right now, it's actually our National Prayer Day. It doesn't stop us to add knowledge, but still, much prayers are needed actually in the crazy situation we're in. But the more the events like this are also required. Now, before we go fully in, I hope you all see my screen. I didn't share a full screen, but I think it's enough the way we have it. Welcome everyone to our webinar, Bit2Big. I'm seeing some members on YouTube. I'm seeing some members on actually Facebook. I've not really checked. Will. Hi, Wizard Technologies from, okay, you've logged in as Wizard Technologies, but it's Justin Oliver. Cool. Hi, Oliver, Uganda on YouTube. Facebook, forgive me, I'm not on yet. My two-factor authentication. I'll explain that later. Welcome also everyone on the Zoom side, and then surely welcome also everyone anywhere online in any way. So today is packed, and in just 30 minutes I actually have another speaker coming on board, which I don't want to delay. So let's try to navigate in fast and successfully. If network goes off, we know our Uganda network, Africa network, I'll be back on, just hold a sec till it's back on. Shouldn't, but happens. So again, welcome Michael from Bit2Big here. We do this every week. The last few weeks we had some work to do, which I'll share along the way, but that's where sometimes we have to put a break, but normally we're here every week, and I'm glad we are back here. So I'll just jump fast through, make break somewhere, please. Write questions. I'm watching YouTube to see the questions. I'm watching the Zoom, and Facebook is also watched by one of our members, so please feel free to ask questions. Write. It's the fastest or the easiest, let me say, and then we're gonna answer it along the way. So I don't want to talk much about, basically lose much time, yet we have to say and share a lot. So Bit2Big is a company registered in Uganda, Rwanda, Nigeria. We've been doing blockchain trainings, cybersecurity part also. We've been doing university partnership. One has been International University of East Africa, which we have been working with, building a lab and teaching in the classrooms and so on and so forth. These are some of the photos you're seeing. A great partner also there. Big hi to Dr. Emeka, who wants the students to advance in what is needed in the market, not what's just right now fed on the table. So he always has invited us to actually share and educate and set up the right platform for us to share. So today we're gonna, well, that's all from Bit2Big. Please go on the website, since I'm trying to catch time here. Maybe a little bit, okay. Bit2Big, as I mentioned, 3 countries, more are coming on. We have an OTC desk, over-the-counter trade. You come to Uganda, post office, counter 25, come with your Bitcoin, come with your Celo, come with your fiat, and we exchange it for you. Or come with cash and we give you Celo, we give you Bitcoin, and so on and so forth. So that's one of our arm of business. Another arm is trading, which today is a big topic. I'll save it for now. And then we educate. We want you to know so that you can really do every decision you do, hopefully based on the right knowledge. That's our role. We have different members in Uganda, in Rwanda, in Nigeria. I think if you're in our WhatsApp group, active WhatsApp group, you'll see the one or the other as your admin. These are our members. So we're going to intro, done. Trading setup. That's something I really want to go with you through, because I keep getting messages, keep getting questions, so many errors happening out there, and then people lose money. We don't want that. That's why we're here, to educate and share with you the knowledge needed to save it. Then we're going to talk about staking, which Sailor will take on. One of our speaker, Umar, which has been a driving force to also educate and share about the Sailor ecosystem, will take that part on. And then I'll continue with the decentralized finance. You need to know about it, okay? I mean, if you're any age, actually, I think, just the younger ones get it better than the older generation because they used to not decentralize, they used to centralize, and then someone else manages it for them. Here we have IT, blockchain that powers bank operations the way we know them better, in your own hands. So we're going to talk about it. Last but not least, security. So we're already a bit late because few members were still joining there and their connection issues, so on and so forth. But I want to really utilize the time to cover these areas. Worst case, we're going to have part 2. So, as I shared, we also have, by the way, a point of sales terminal that accepts cryptocurrencies for over also almost 3 years now. One of the only, which is so simple to utilize. So if a merchant wants to accept cryptocurrency as a payment, we have what it takes to simplify the whole process. Oh yeah, and maybe I should mention it. I was on TEDx and was talking about the future of crypto is in Africa. So please, those that have missed, and I think too many, rush to TED.com, which is one of the biggest platforms for basically ideas worth spreading. They more or less interview or have people on the stage who should know what they're talking about. So please go there, TED.com, check Michael Chiberu there, Michael Chiberu Nagenda there, and you should find me online there sharing why the future is in Africa. So without further ado, we need to throw in the disclaimer. So neither this presentation, webinar, not anything on my Twitter, Telegram, Facebook, or any other media of communication includes private correspondence, constitutes financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor and hold no formal qualification in this area. Trade entirely on your own risk, and I mean it. This is therefore for entertainment purpose only. This is our disclaimer. We have to throw it in before you throw, I don't know, take your your school fees or land title and sell it and then trade it and lose it and then say, this was this guy. No. We trade, yes. We train, yes. But it's such a young industry, we can't do it all. So we do blockchain trainings. I wish we could change it because blockchain goes straight to the technology under where it actually should be. I wish like decentralized training or something, because blockchain is still for too many still a small monster in the lake. That's the trouble we have. Now, since we have many newcomers here, and I really need to find the best way to always share with you the latest and the best and how to enter, etc. Cryptocurrency, really just imagine, I mean, for us in Africa, most countries is the simplest because we've been having mobile money. Mobile money is kind of like a form of digital money, just that it still pushes money from the bank left and right. Cryptocurrency, we have no money pushing left and right. We have digital money. We have backed up money by either the machine power, by intelligence under it, and so on and so forth. So about 12 years ago, Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto started the whole journey. Nobody knew anything how to solve the spending problem. That's where you go to ATM, put in your card, withdraw, go to another ATM and try to withdraw again, and it works. Wow, you can buy everything you want and the banks will run bankrupt. So to not have that double spending problem, he invented a solution for it, and that's a blockchain, and on top of it was Bitcoin. So that's really the technology that powers almost all cryptocurrencies and enables basically the trade, the processes, transfers, and so on and so forth on the blockchain. So cryptocurrency themselves, I'm just going to show a few things. Basically, you buy them from a wallet, an exchange. you come to us, you buy them from us, or you buy them from another person. So to a person from person is P2P, and then we have exchanges, centralized, decentralized. It's all a whole world behind it. So please ask your questions because I don't want to delay too long here. At the same time, we need to take you on the same journey. So, or else I'll try to, I believe you're in our group, on our WhatsApp group. If not, one of the members will share the link here. Join it. That's where I can share later on the links to previous one explaining it all. So, my time is running and I still want you to get the most out of it. So, let's jump to trading signals. So, what's trading? Actually, I had a nice note. Let me look at my note because too many don't. How should I call it even? Too many make the mistake of misunderstanding what trading is. I had a gentleman, he called me the other day, lady, even today, yesterday. I mean, every day I kind of like have some calls and questions, which is totally fine. I'm happy to really educate. And it's from all over. I get from the US, Switzerland, Germany, East Africa, West Africa. I'm really glad and happy that actually Africa is moving from day one with this technology, and I really believe it is the technology to change many areas. So trading, when we talk about trading, it's really, we know stock exchange, some know Forex, and so on and so forth. Cryptocurrency really look different. I really have to say the experts are still yet to be born because the technology is new. I mean, 12 years. And we get the traditional traders come on cryptocurrency trading and they've tried to apply the past on the new. We know what you get from it. So cryptocurrency trading is really still, at least it has some years back down. I mean, we have different approaches today, but still it's a novel area. One of the questions I usually get is like, hey, you know what? I give you my $10,000 and then shoop, you double it. No problem, right? And I say no. Number one, trade what you can lose. If you can't lose it, don't do it. Are we together? If you can't lose it, don't put it. Put funds on that you can lose, number one. I'm not saying gonna lose it, but it's all about risk management. That's what it's all about, trading. That's number one. Number two, try to trade yourself. Might be a big hiccup. Or try to have an advisor, someone, not advisor, but be in the community, okay? Be in a community that can help you, show you, and you learn from there. So we have advanced to the point of trying to train and do left and right to actually advance to one of the top crypto trading communities where we train you, where we show you, and where we give you signals. What's a signal? A signal is basically a message, like basically an SMS you could be getting that says, hey, buy the tomatoes at this price. We believe the price going up in the next 1 hour, even minutes. Well, let me say in the traditional market, days, even months, buy so much. Tomatoes maybe will not last that long. Sell them at this price. And then, hey, if the price go below this, make sure you sell them off before you do minus. That is the traditional market, which is happening every single day in a multi-billion industry. Now, cryptocurrency, you can actually make profit in the next second, but you can also make losses also in the next second. So we do technical analysis, that's analyzing the chart, knowing how they're moving, putting on some indicators who show us, okay, according to this, according to that, and then we share the message with you. But crypto is much faster. And everyone can start it. Even today, you can start with your, I don't know, 20 bucks, 30 bucks, 100 bucks. Me, I usually say at least have $100. Start with $100 minimum, and then we take you through. So I would take you actually through that whole process today, so that you know how it works, what we do, and then automate it. Some people have told me, I'm not always on, I don't know how to do, I don't want to lose, and I'm a beginner, let me just give you the money and you do it for us. And I usually say, hey, you know what, still I wish you really to know what we do. I can give you 3 months access, 1 month access with one of our partner where I'm also trading on one BTC. See it, check it out. Yes, we can still automate it, but take it from there. Okay, let's go more into the material. Long talk here, huh? So, as I spoke about Onward BTC, they rated amongst all the other traders groups and said, you know what, this is a brand, if you're brand new, basically, brand new to crypto trading, these guys are the best for you. This is a page that basically rates all trading platforms, and that's the rating they gave us. So if you're new in the space and you really, really want to get into it, this is the starting point, and that's why Christian is the founder of the trading group. It's already has some few good months or years under the under let me call it the seed. So Mikas is responsible for swing trades and technical analysis and VIP videos. Awesome guy, such an expert in his field. I mean, if I just had a day with him, I know my trading will just scale up. And I think I have some members on the group who have joined our VIP. So please shout out and say what I'm saying, it makes sense or not. But I think just yesterday we did some 200% profit. So I think it's worth being on it. Yours is doing the marketing side of it, and my humble person, I'm doing the scalping, technical analysis, VIP videos, training like this. So basically, I give all to the signals, but for short time. So if possible, within a day or two. Mika's doing long term. So I will share with those things also later. So what do you get? It's on Telegram, technical analysis. We talked about long-term signals, short-term, and so on and so forth. What does it really mean here? Short-term technical analysis really to analyze and give you the 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 plan, basically telling you know what's like the Google map, huh? For the trade. Okay, it's gonna go this way, it's gonna go left, and it's gonna go right. So according to this information, do your right decision. So that's basic technical analysis. It takes, I think, it's just watching charts, knowing what's happening in the world, in the space, and so on and so forth. And according to this information with charts, I actually gonna show it to you. You can make and predict your decision on that. Long-term signals. Long-term signals are really, I give you the information what to buy and when to sell it, and we try to predict with technical analysis when best to sell it. Short is short term, so long term, short term. So really, I'm gonna show you an example. Let me jump out of the share here and share with you another one. Let me share with you the Telegram group. Is it open? No. Let me just open it here. Telegram. And share it basically with you. Let's just have a fast walkthrough because I really want you to get it, and because many questions come here, so maybe I can actually share with you. I had some screenshots. Let me see. Let me share. So is it here? There. So I think you can see my screen. If not, shout and say, hey, we are off, we don't see. Let me see. I'm trying to watch an online here. Not there. Let me open up something on my site here to see and make sure we are all together. Please come. Let me know. Are you seeing my screen? Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Thanks. So, and then be able to follow also along. So, in this, have I shared my Telegram? I think I did, yes. So, we have the short signal here. How does it happen? Basically, yesterday I shared a signal here. As you know, jumping there we are. So I shared basically on Bybit, it's one of the exchanges. I say, hey, you know what? Buy on Bybit, make a long. We predict the price gonna go up, leverage 5x. That's just to basically a bit riskier, but to take like what you're investing up to 5 times of that you're trading. You're borrowing money from the exchange. Amount from your capital 3%. Please Never do the mistake. We always, basically, not always, but most of the time, I believe, we always take 3% from your capital, or 5%. Some do even 50%. Never trade all your capital. So when you even trade, when you have capital of $100, 3% we're just at $3. So we trade the $3, and we want to make sure we get profits from it, maybe $1 or 30 cents. You know, every small thing adds up and becomes big. So we don't take all the money at once, okay? Then we say entry. We're buying Bitcoin when it hits 33,850 with all our capital, with all our 3% capital, the $3. Then take profits. That's so important. Take profits. That's really say, you know what? When it hits 34,150, sell it and take your profit. When it hits the 33%, sell it. Okay. Then when it hits again 34,600, sell again. So 33% of what I have in, and when it hits 35,300, bam, sell the rest of it. And then very important, we set a stop target. Means if we hit below what we have entered and we don't want to make more losses, we get out here. So we have people, members in our group that post. In this case, it was me. So as you can see, we entered here. It says, yes, you entered successfully. Then we had our first take profit after only 1 hour and 6 minutes. I mean, that was just awesome. Thank God for it and the right intuition. It's intuition, it's technical analysis, and so on. So I just got it right. You don't always get it right, okay? And so after that, we have 4.4% profit on your capital, and then sold it on target 1. Then after only 3 hours, we hit even target 2, 7% profit. And after 4 hours, you see why we call them short? 13% made, 12.3%, etc. How do you start when you want to join? Number 1, you go to Telegram, number 1. Then when you're on Telegram, you chat with this bot. Let me post it here. So you go to Telegram, you're on Telegram, and then you chat with this bot and say, hey, it will give you the rest, basically. Okay? So I think can I put your start? Some boots have a start command. They say, hey, Michael, there we are. So it tells me, you know what? This is what it's all about. Come to this group, check this out. You get this, you get that. Then these are the signals. So with us, we can give you free access. Okay? So as you join us, I give you a free access. I give you the access code, and then you can join all the channels. So we have the short. Okay? We have the where is the long? There's the long. We have the long, which also did some good profits here. We have the free one. All of you can join the free channel. Then we have the market cipher. Really, I didn't know it well before. It's Christian who really introduced it to me. It's just basically a multi-indicator tool. So on the chart, I have different indicators. It helps me to know when should I buy, when don't I buy, and all that. So that is the market cipher. Then we are bringing on even Binance very soon, about 1-2 weeks, which is new. Then we have the Bybit side, and we have the VIP videos. VIP videos, we teach you basically trading, okay? And we have a lot of great content here. So all that you get, then you have the technical analysis. That's where Mika is really doing an awesome job. You read basically, you know what, this is how the market's gonna look like, and so on and so forth. So if you want to join, please write us in our WhatsApp group or Telegram, and so on and so forth. I see the WhatsApp group was not shared yet here. Please, one of the members share the WhatsApp group link here. I don't want to be jumping between too many windows. And let me just do it because I don't want delays here, and our next speaker is also warming up. So let me just do that. So when you want to trade, I really recommend you try to do it yourself. Not that you trade manually yourself, but join someone, who can give you some good advice, inputs. Trade the signals. If possible, trade manual signals. All the signals we're sending, you're getting them for free for the first 30 days. And their subscription is only $20, which is really cheap. Cheap in the sense of what you're getting. Cheap is the wrong word, but very affordable. That's the right word here. So join it. Get to learn from us. Get the signals. Put them manually in. When you get them manually in, next step is then to read the technical analysis, ask your questions, and so forth. And as you grow, you can now try your own. Say, okay, I've learned this in the chart, I'm using this indicator, and so on and so forth. Let me hit it, and you try so. So that's basically it. So I'm seeing time is running. I think I'll give you some links where you can sign up if you have not done so yet, because I want to take you through the demo. I like practical stuff. Huh? So these are the links. So if you're not on Bybit yet, sign up with that link, please. Today we also have OKEX exchange. So sign it up if you're not there yet. Binance. For now, we want to push especially on Bybit. It has its own big plus. And then we have the OKEX exchange. They could have used a better name, huh? OKX. OKX exchange. Very advanced platform. Here we have also Spot, which you can trade there. So what we don't have on Bybit, we have on OKX. Bybit will do some magic end of the year. I will talk about it at a later stage. But these are our main platforms we're trading on. So let me go back to our presentation mode here, and then, so trading setup, huh? So as you can see, utilize these links, create your account. Once you have created your account, it needs to be funded, and that's something I want to go with you through. And then I'll have to put a stop, because we're going to talk about staking, how to make money a bit. Let me ask my co-host, my co-speaker, to give me an extra 15 minutes so that we can get this done, because I don't want to jump. If not, we'll jump in, because I also wanted him to jump in at the right time. So let's go over to OKX exchange. Let me share my screen with you. And while I'm doing that, please note one thing down. Huh? One thing is, if you really want to be a good trader, okay, what really defines a good trader? It is to be confident in your own trades. It takes time. You're not there from day one, okay? But that's something we want to build. Then trust yourself. So trust yourself without any hesitation to say, you know what? I'm comfortable here, and I know what I'm doing. I trust in myself, and so on and so forth. You don't fear market movements because you have done your analysis. Or you have your gut feeling. Me, I'm someone who just have also my gut feeling. I watch the chart. Sometimes I watch a chart like 1 week before making a trade. That's like my last signal. I think I waited, I don't know, almost for some days, because the market was also not interesting for me. Or interesting in the way that I didn't want to make a trade. And only when the time came, I pushed out a trade. It took some while till it entered. It came out well. I celebrated for my own and for all those that had followed. We have over 100 members. So if all the 100 members did profit, I'm happy about it. So I'm not only trading only just for myself. I go with the same signal. The signal I give out, I do them myself. Sometimes I do like 20 signals on my own alone. I trade them. And I lose, and I win, and I lose, and I win. We try to have more win than lose. And when I'm comfortable enough, I give out signals. So please, there is minus, there's plus. There is no such thing like you trade and then you get every week a guaranteed 40, 50, 60%. Please don't fall into those things. Yes, there can be luck, but you can't guarantee it, because that would be basically, having prophetic gift in trading. I've not met one yet. I'm growing there, but I've not met anybody else there. So trade with care. So instead of being running also after trades, trade the Bitcoin is going up, you keep going higher. You don't do that when you know what you're doing. So I really advise you to be careful on it. One of the members shared a book called Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. I think it's very helpful to read it because it talks about emotions. Trading is about you, not about anybody, about you, because you have your emotions involved. So if you are a very stressful person, I don't know, we all have different attitudes and attributes. You're gonna trade like that, and anger, what I want fast, we all have our different attributes, as I mentioned. According to that, you're gonna trade, and according to that, you're gonna have your output, good or bad, I don't know. So every trader is different. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So let's jump on one exchange. I just clicked at the URL. Let me share with you the screen, and then please start pushing your questions along my screen, along Zoom or YouTube, and I want to answer it so we get there. So let's sign up. Let's sign up on our exchange, because I keep getting questions and I want to solve it that you have the best understanding there. So this is the OKX exchange, and when you click on the link that I've provided, number one, you sign up, mail at, I don't know, let me just sign up with this one. Then I work with password safes. I think it's locked, yes. I work with password safes. That's part of our security site. I should actually, I don't put in any passwords by hand. I do it very rare, okay? If I do it, send me the password to my phone or whatever. That one I can't do. But usually I generate a password. So I'm generating my password here. You're gonna see it, I guess. Will you see it? There is it. I will show it to you. That's my password, okay? That's my password for this exchange. I'm gonna register it. I say yes, sign up with that password. Why am I showing you the password? That's a good password. That's why I'm showing it to you. So I'm signing up. It takes me here, solve this puzzle. I push it in there. You can say, yeah, well done, successful. Yes, use already exists. Damn. Okay, mail at, what do we have? Bit2Big. I hope I will not get many spam mails. Do we have it? Because guys have different accounts for different trades, so it's not always easy. Oh man, also gone. Okay, let's say I've signed up, okay, then I get an email, then I confirm the email, and then I come back here, and then I log in. So I log in here, let's log in, log in, there we are. So now I log in, let me put in my password. I use my password safe, which I can offer also to our people. It's called Bitwarden, which is really, I host it on my own servers. I'm a cloud expert, I'm a security expert, cyber security, I do blockchain, I do cloud, so I try to do things on my own when I can, and that's how we grow. When you do it, when you put your hand on it, you grow there. So I push this here, I hope that is right. Yes, successful, yeah, well done, Michael. Oh man, so this is security part also, okay? This is now second factor authentication. I really wish all of you do it, okay? I'll share the links with you. Shall I share with you the link? Let me do it right now because I don't want to forget, and yet we have still quite some stuff we need to go through. So security is key. So I'm sharing with you this already. So you install the, it's not my best friend anymore, but let me share it with you. So we installed the Google Authenticator. That is it. Me, myself, I'm using another one, but same function. So where's my OKX? There we are. Let me put in the code. So that is 473829. If you don't know this code, you can't log in, and the app keeps generating new ones for you like every 30 seconds. So that's why we call it second factor. Someone has to have another factor, another information to do this or to do that. So why are we not logged in? We should be logged in. So when I'm on the exchange, it gives me actually different rewards. So when you're starting, hey, utilize the reward. First reward is, let me go there, where we reward, there. Rewards. So if you put on $30, they give you an extra token. Okay, if you put another $100, they give you an extra token. And actually, it's here, deposit funds. So once I put $100 on a total, I get $20 rebate card. If I put in, if I trade, and that's what we want to do, want to trade on this platform, you get also, when you just trade 100, you can even start with $20 and trade it, you also get an extra reward. What I like on this exchange, the app is just too good. You know, these guys have done some stuff just too well. Some of the stuff is quite advanced, hidden, and we want to talk about it later. So I want you to do that. So when you want to fund your account, you go here to asset and go deposit. Okay? So once you say deposit, please, number one, decide what you want to deposit. So usually you want to deposit Bitcoin. You can buy it from us on our WhatsApp, calling one of our admins or writing to them, or come to post counter 25, or local Bitcoin, or any other exchange, or here with a credit card, which I don't recommend. So you say I want to add Bitcoin. This is my Bitcoin that I want to utilize, the network. Then I say, it gives me a warning here. Hey, make sure you only use BTC address, because if you send Ethereum to BTC, lost. So I say I'm putting it on my trading account. That's the money I want to use for trading. This is my address. I copy it. Please always copy your address. Okay? Copy always your address, and then paste it on the chart, for example. I just did, so you can send me some Bitcoins, okay? So then, look at this. Bitcoin deposit requires one confirmation. You can withdraw after 3 confirmation. That's almost a standard everywhere. Almost. Others, I think local Bitcoin takes 3. So confirmation means different machines say, yes, I've seen this transaction, and I put it in my book, first confirmation. Then another one has to do the work. It's hard work, not easy work. So that's required there. Then after 1, I can already trade with the money, basically. If I want to remove it, I need 3 confirmation first. The minimum deposit, this is the minimum deposit. Let's calculate. That is 0.00005. We call him Satoshi. So right now, Bitcoins are about 32,000. If we multiply that with 32,000, that is just $1.6. That is, I think, manageable. So please, that is basically depositing. Once you're done with depositing, trading starts here. Go with trading, basic trading. Me, I do the margin trading. Margin, you basically borrow money from the exchange to trade with it. So that's it basically. I don't want to go much deeper here for that. Then once you have, one thing by the way I need to add on. When you have done your account here, to help you trade, to give you signals that are automated, we need the API key. You go here and then go here to API. Okay, as you can see, actually will show you. For me, it doesn't show because I have already second factor authentication. So you need that. Then you deposit. You have deposited, and now we want the API key. So you go here, say which account do you want. I have different ones here. So I say main account is where I want to create, and I say, you know what, create my key here for trading. I put in label, demo. I say here I put a passphrase here. Remember, I just generate my passwords. So I generate one here. I copy. Yes, that's a good password, but I think they don't want symbols, which is a bit sad. Huh? Please, guys, do better. So I say trade, to trade funds, and to read. Don't put withdraw, because withdraw, someone with this key can withdraw your funds. We don't need it when we are trading. We're just trading for you on your behalf with your key. So no need to give us withdraw right. Okay, please never give an API if not really a must the withdraw right. If someone tells you go in there, put withdraw after you've done the setup, don't do it. So then it asks me for my Google authentication code 291. Oh, wrong button. That is it. Let me see. There is it. I say confirm. Yes, this one has special characters, so I have to remove something here. Remove this. Remove this. Remove this. Then I can basically create it. That's my key. That's my API key, which you shouldn't share with someone who really needs to know it. And this one should never share it unless you really want to set up a boot yourself. So this one, if someone knows it, you're in trouble. If someone knows this one, he knows now the door, now he needs the key. This one is the key. Once he has the key, he can enter it. So that is the trouble here. So to set you up, you will need this, you will need this. So don't share it with anybody. You say confirm, done. In this case, you have seen my password. I can't save it, obviously. Actually, even if, okay, that's not good. Even if I put the other, it still puts it. So if I had not deleted it, you could use it now and basically trade on my account and also see the amount of money I have on my account. That's it. That's all we need. Now you'll be heading over to a cool thing, huh? I want to show you. I'm showing a lot of cool stuff. Huh? It took me years to get it there, but that's exactly what I want to talk about. This one. So cool. Let me copy this because I was gonna talk a lot, but since the link is just here on my case, let me put it here. Please, guys, when I put on Zoom, please free to share it on the other channels. Huh? Don't let others miss it. So that's one of the intro. Okay. So once you have set it up, you go over to our boot, right? I have shown you already the boot, the Onward B2C boot. You'll go over there. That I've already shown you. I don't want to go back again. You say you want to enter with the access code. The access code is given to us. You put it in here. Okay, you put it in here and press enter. Okay, so once it accepts it, it says activate your please confirm access code not valid. If it's valid, which we're gonna share with you, you can then join different groups, and then you're gonna be also in the short. Once you're in the short here, that is now the signal here. The signal here is how you have to work it out. So we're gonna have exchange supported by us Bit2Big ourselves. Onward B2C will not for now. So Bybit is one, Binance is also coming on, but you can do this manually. Okay, let's try to do this manually. Oh, you cannot see my screen, man. Sorry. Let me share this sharing. I wish there was a share that just knows what you want to share, right? But so like a KI in the share. We're gonna get there. Sorry guys, I didn't know you're not seeing it. So I was telling you that yes, here's our group, our Onward B2C. So you get the signal here. So you can basically just go and trade the signal without any other need. I need to share with you my whole window here. So let me just share the whole screen so we can jump left and right without sharing window by window. So let me share with you which desktop is it? This one. So you're now seeing everything, I believe. There we are. I see, yes. So we have this signal here. So basically we go here to trade and then go margin trade. We go to one future trade, margin trade. Then future trade or margin trade is really, margin is really borrowing money from the exchange while you're trading. Okay, so if you go to Bybit, it makes it a bit different. Let's do it fast and then we go bybit.com. There we are. So I'm going to show you now on OX exchange. Please, I want you all to trade on this exchange. So what we're doing here is isolated or cross. I wouldn't recommend you cross in the beginning. Me, I do it a lot, but I won't recommend you that for now. Then you take here, you say, okay, the price. Remember, we're buying at a certain price. That's the price we're buying at. That's the entry price. It should be a bit above the current one. So that's the price we're buying. Leverage. Leverage is how much you want to borrow from the exchange. Please start with 2 or 5. Don't go higher like that. So, and it takes me the cost also here. So we say, okay, confirm. That's the leverage. Actually, here we put leverage 5. So let's do it. Actually, was 5. Very good. So then we say, how much are we buying? So these are the position. I don't like here. I don't like here something. Okay, so we're gonna be basically trading so much amount of the money, but usually advanced limit. Advanced limit, perpetual features. Let me see. Let's go to BTC. Sorry, let me jump to BTC because it should be where we are. It's easier and it's the one we're trading anyway. BTC, because you were in the wrong one. BTC, and we're doing BTC. There we are, USDT, but I'm not in my BTC. I want to do features. Why do I need upgrade? Activate. Yes, confirm. Single currency margin. And I want all of it. You don't need the ground. Oh, I first need, okay, fine, but that's fine enough for me here. This account. So now, are we in, let me see, BTC, there we are, and we go perpetual, there we are. We can just go features, but everyone names it a bit different. So we go here perpetual. Now that looks better. Oh, someone has jumped out. There you are. And we go to limit. Okay. So basically, I put the price here. I'm still not in Bitcoin. Okay, I am actually. The price that was here 3,000, 33,850, 33,850. Then I put in the leverage, which was 10. Sorry, which was 5. I say confirm. Then I put in the amount I want to trade with. In this case, I have USDT. That should have been fine. I don't have BTC yet to trade it. And then I say buy. Oh, that's isolated. So you know what, guys? Let me just do this on Bybit. Let me just do this on Bybit because there's something I'm not seeing why your login not signed up. So you go. So login, getting a call here. I have to cancel it. Sorry, brother. I need to do this to take our members through, and then I'm also left with just a minute. But let me at least finish this, and then our member will take over. So I've logged in. Wow, Which account did I take? I have different accounts. Didn't even check which one I was logging in. Bybit, where you? That was not the one. The other one is what? Should have been. Let me go back. Login. Okay, it's this one. Let me use another one. This one. Yes. Then it asks for the second factor authentication. Like I've told you guys, it's important for knowing what you're doing. Security wise, my internet is lagging a bit here. Who knows why? Oh, come on. That's when we have the challenges with login. And this one, we go in with this one. Then loading long. Okay, it's taking us a bit long here. Sorry for that. So I'm jumping back here. So we basically do a limit. We put a buy here. Market is not always good. It also comes with some fees. So usually, really, I work with. I'm disappointed here that I cannot have this properly loaded. What's going on? Sorry, I need to test this again. I don't like this. This account is good. Login. Load. Okay, now it's asking for the code again. Finally, actually, let's put it in and then also prepare for our next speaker who is already on. There we are. That's what we do. We're logged in. Yes, we are in. We see my name is there. So we're logged in. We have registered with the link. We are logged in, okay? So once we're logged in here, let me make it really big. Once we're logged in here, same thing here. We go here to derivatives. That is derivatives because it derives from a value, underlying value. We go here to Bitcoin, and then we say here on our right, we have found our right. We say here we're buying at 33,850. We're buying the quantity of basically $100 under. We can also put here 10%. Depends how much you have. 10%, we calculate it for you, and then we say we're buying long. In this case, remember we want another level by then. So according to how things look like, I think it will be a short here, but it actually has some. Which time frame is this? Time frame. Look at 5 minutes. That's so short. When you want to show that, we call Skype and really going low time frames and check where, yeah, it's been on this level, but that's been basically going down. We see a really kind of like a long downtrend. Here it's basically a bit undecided. I'll put here long. You can just look here how people are, what are people buying, selling here. Take it from here. You know, when I click here, it takes the value here. Supposed to do that at least. Yes, it does it. So I take the value here or value here, and then I say long. So in this case, let's take a small position. Let's take just 20, which is very small. I see the value of Bitcoin I'm going to be trading. 100x is crazy. You don't do that. Go isolated, put here 5x, for example. 5x, say okay. That's the money you're borrowing to run this. Here's where it shows it's isolated and 5x. I put this one in. So I'm trading now up. So we are 2,602. So it's too high for now. Let's put 7. Let's enter here at 7. So buy long. I've entered with 9. Oh, it has gone up. No, why are you going up when I'm here on a demo, man? I wanted to enter there. I was actually not bad. Okay. So I basically put in the position. In this case, you see under active. You see it has played as a bit. It went up before I had it in. Now you can do hunting. Huh? That's what we don't want to do. You can go crazy minutes. Every line you're seeing here, red, green, is basically 1 minute now. So in the last minute moved here, minute moved here, minute moved here. So that's what we need to learn reading or just have your gut feeling. Okay, let's enter the position. I really want to enter it, so I change it here to free to. Please don't do that normally because you want to really trade with something you're sure about. So I've changed it to 15. I'll not go higher. So it's still active. It goes just a little bit down, like 14.50, it will enter automatically. So that's what we're waiting for. And does it do it? Does it do it? Please just down a sec. See now, that's how you can be sitting on it. Yes, it has entered. You see that's gone down. I wish I had my old position still. So now I'm in the trade, as you can see. Now I'm in the trade and it's going down. So now I want to put a stop loss here. So stop loss, we want to put it somewhere. Let me look at 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. And then we're going to make a break and jump to a topic to refresh your brain. Sometimes it's good when you jump over elsewhere. That's too bad. I can't do both action at once. So we go here to 1 hour time frame. 1 hour time frame. Let's see how it looks like. You should have done it before. Would be better. But I think if we go down here, I will look at the week. I'll put here, that's too much. So we are there, I think 30, what does it look like before? Yeah. So it's really here at, I'll put it here at 31. Let me go a bit on the short side. So I put it here at 32.97, okay? 32.97. That's my stop loss. So I go here, 32.97. That's my stop loss. You can also click here 50% or what, but I'm actually going higher than that. 32.97 is my stop loss here, and it's a confirm. What does it mean? If it hits that price, it will just quit automatically and sell at the price that we have set by then, rather than going deeper and I'm liquidated. That means I lose all my money. Okay. Sorry, I hear my voice has been kept missing. It's not me missing, but my voice. Must be the data, sorry. But I hope we're good now. Yes, it looks hard in the beginning, very true. But as you get used to it, as someone also takes you through what we do, you're going to get the experience. And you're going to get to know what you're doing, etc. Like that. It's always simpler, like this is OKX exchanges has also the buy and sell, basically where you can just buy, for example, a Salo token, okay? Salo is one of the tokens I'm bullish about. Bullish means I'm really believing it's going to go higher. So Salo is the topic our colleague Uma will take us through. You can just go either spot trading, just spot, and then just buy on the spot. Bybit does not allow you to buy on the spot. The close may be leverage 1, but not logical. So I can say here, okay, I want to buy Salo. I put in a Salo here, and I say, okay, I'm buying it with my USDT. USDT is a stable token. The current price it tells me is 3,171. But please, cryptocurrencies, they're not same price every minute or every second. They keep changing. It's good for us who know, bad for those who don't know, like that. So I take the price I want to buy. I say, okay, I want to buy with so much. Maybe I say, you know what? Let me buy when it really goes down to 2,188. So I put here 2. 2, not 2, 2, 1. So I'm buying it at 2-1. That's what I want to buy it from. And then I take like 10% of my capital in this case, and I buy Salo. Then I just sit here, buy. Minimum amount, oh, 1 Salo. Is that not 1 Salo I'm buying? No. Okay, let's put 1 Salo here. $2 what I have to spend. I buy it. As you can see, I confirm here. Yes, I confirm. Now, it has not bought it yet. What it's trying to do is to get the price that when it hits $2.1, it will then buy it, which will be awesome. So you can see it's not failed yet. And that's why I want us to push with OKX exchange, because here we're going to do a lot of spot. We're also going to do futures, and we're going to buy some good tokens from this site. So let me hand over to our next speaker. I want to make him host. I hope you got something out so far. Please comment. How far have you gotten something from here? Because after that, we're going to go into part of it, actually what is taking over, which is awesome, is staking. We're basically talking about decentralized finance, and we want to show you through some practical stuff. And Uma is really good in this. He has been moving with us with Salo. He might lose himself some words on Salo, and then show us how we can make money with Salo immediately from your seat, okay? With some good partners we have on the ground, you can just start in 5 minutes and make money with it. But let me not take more on it. Let me hand over to Uma. Uma, very welcome. Thank you for joining, giving us some good insights. I'll stop sharing my screen so that you can share if you want to share, and then we push it next from there. Let me make you admin. Oh, you're already sharing. Cool. I didn't know. Oh, it's your camera. You had it. So let me make you host. There you are. Uma, you are welcome. Thank you for joining us, and happy to learn from you. How do I make money with this thing called Salo, and what is Salo?
Thank you so much, Michael. It's been very interesting seeing you take us through trading on OKEX and the initiatives. I believe that we can be able to leverage a lot of knowledge that you've shared here to become traders ourselves. So yeah, happy to be here as always. And today's topic is going to be about staking, just a small overview on staking on Salo. And we'll just see what this could be done, like how it could be implemented, and how we can be able to stake from the comfort of our homes, since now we're all locked down. Nobody has to physically move, right? So initially, as Michael stated, Salo is a blockchain platform. It's a proof of stake, which is in layman's terms, I would say that in order for it to operate, some entities have to have a stake in the network, and the stake is denominated in Salo, Salo being the native currency, or actually the native coin that is used for network governance. And this wraps into the very essence of how the blockchain platform that is Salo works, and it's at the very core of the security that ensures that the platform is not hacked, and it isn't actually going to be compromised by any bad actors. So it being a proof of stake chain, you do not have miners, you have validators, and the validators do stake, or they lock up portions of Salo to be able to validate these transactions, the transactions that come out in blocks. So we have two major types of networks when it comes to open blockchain systems. One is proof of work, which is the most common one, used by Bitcoin and Ethereum, which is trying to move over to proof of stake. Then the second is proof of stake, where Salo falls. And with this, we're trying to see that we can be more energy heavy. I would say when it comes to using a proof of work chain, you're going to expend a lot of energy. And depending on where you get that energy from, it could be an issue for the climate in terms of carbon emissions and the like. When it comes to Salo, a proof of stake chain, there's less energy that is going to be used. And we are actually a very carbon, I wouldn't even say neutral, we are carbon negative as a blockchain platform. We have zero emissions, as all the carbon emissions that are being produced by people running validators on the network are able to be offset by a carbon offset fund that was set up at the very beginning of operations. So Celo is carbon negative, and it's actually doing its part in trying to preserve the environment for the future generations. So that is what Celo is in a nutshell. And I'm just going to share my screen here. Can anybody see my screen?
Yeah, sure.
Right. Awesome. So right, then I'm going to talk about one of the wallets that we have that is easy to enable staking. It's called this, it's basic, the Celo wallet. It's quite easy. There's nothing complicated about this. And it is a wallet that you can be able to use on the desktop if you're going to be using few funds, or you can be able to download and have a physical copy on your desktop. So you can either use the web version. The web version is what really stays on the internet. You don't download anything on that. It's what you're looking at right now. Or you could be able to download for the desktop here. And once you come here, you'll be able to get a drop-down menu that shows you, are you using a Windows system, are you using Mac OS, or using Linux? So depending on what you're using here, you'll be able to choose your operating system, and you download a package that will be installed onto your PC. So it is highly advisable that if you're going to be working with substantial amounts of Celo or Celo dollar, or even Celo euro, because the wallet is actually multi-currency, you would be able to download a physical copy to store on your hard drive, which is security 101. It's a basic security. So once this is done, this is the website, like I said, it's celowallet.app. It simply routes you to this. It's as basic as you see it here. It's a basic interface here. Then once you download it, you have something like this. So in order to unlock it, you need your password, and you would also need, when you're setting it up the very first time, you can either create a fresh wallet without anything in there, or if you already have an existing wallet, say Valora, which is the mobile app that we prefer to use on the Celo system, you will be able to import your private key. Yeah. So now this is a wallet that I've set up just for the demo here. It's actually something I've been using for over a month now, and we shall see how the transactions work on here. So the security here is only, you have to set up a password. And just typing this in here. So password is in, then I can unlock. Right. This is the interface. It's quite basic. It's supposed to be designed to be used by anybody. It's not complicated. We're not trying to buy anybody from using this. So if you can be able to access the internet on a desktop PC, you can be able to use this. So it loads the price of Celo over the past week, so you can be able to see this loading here. Though these days it's been slow in loading it, it's still loading. But for the purposes of this, I'm just going to do a small overview of what you can do on this particular wallet. You can be able to receive funds, as you see this right here. It will be able to, if you click on this, it will show you your address here. You can paste it here, or you can simply scan the QR code. And by funds, I mean Celo native assets, Celo dollar, Celo the native token, or Celo euro. You can also send funds. If you click on to send, you can be able to paste an address for the recipient here, the amount you want to, and you can also put the comments that you would want to put in the message. In addition to this, you can also exchange it. You can use it as an exchange. It has an inbuilt exchange function, where you can exchange between the native Celo here for CUSD, the Celo dollar, or vice versa, because it has support for Celo natively Celo dollar and also the Celo euro, which is a stable coin that tracks the value of the euro. That's also one function that we have going on here. Then you can stake, which is kind of the gist of this particular session. Now, if you look into this, you see that you get a menu of all these validators. Now, the validators are the core nodes, I would say, all the core computers that actually secure the Celo network. So you can see that they're ranked in order of how many votes they have. So to become a validator, on top of looking up your own Celo to power your node, you have to be voted for. So it isn't like you just come and look up Celo and you just start validating. No, the community has to vote for you. And the more votes you get, the more chances that you'll be able to validate. So you can see in first position is Anchorage, the mighty Anchorage, yes, the custody provider. You see they are 4.8% of the total votes, and they're really number one. Their status is good because they have very good uptime. Then they start dropping per se from 15 million votes, 11, 11.5, 10, all the way down. We even have T-Mobile here, following their recent collaboration with Celo. They do have a validator now, and as you can see, it's up and running. It has 8 million votes, which is 8 million Celo. So to get the dollar amount of this, currently one Celo is like 2.5 USD. So it's this times that. So you're looking at around $16 million that is locked up in value for this particular node here. So all the validators are locked up here, and before you can actually choose who you want, you can be able to look through the list, see who you want to vote for, depending on their uptime, seeing how many people voted for them and how many elections they've actually won. So from there, you'll be able to look it up. So I'll get into this shortly. Then also, you can connect the Wallet Connect app, which can allow you to connect an external wallet, like say MetaMask, onto this, and you can be able to share funds in between. It's still in beta. It's not yet fully functional, but I believe it will be. Up and running very, very soon. Then also, very importantly, there's an aspect of governance. Celo is a community protocol, so we always have community proposals that come out. Maybe somebody wants to increase the block size. Somebody wants to increase the gas limit in a particular scenario. These things are not simply put out there and they work. No, somebody has to move a proposal. The proposal is voted against or voted for or against. And if it's voted for in favor of, then of course that proposal will pass. And this is why it happens. So if you wanted to vote on a proposal, you simply go to here. And if there's any active proposal, you'd see them right here. So there's nothing upcoming currently and nothing active here. But if they were there, you'll be able to choose the proposal that you want to vote on. And you say, yes, I support this. No, I do not support this, or I vote to abstain. So it's pure governance. There's no dictatorship here. It's purely the community speaking, and everything is done as a whole. And yeah, so I'm going to talk about staking right now, which is what we wanted to see here. So by staking, we're talking about locking up Celo being the native token, in order to get rewards. So when you stake, when you vote for a validator to validate, like say Anchorage, you lock up a portion of Celo, maybe one Celo. It doesn't matter how much Celo you have, from 1 onwards. When you lock that up, you're entitled to getting rewards, and the rewards are paid out daily because there's something called an epoch. An epoch is a period in time that the validator set is validating, meaning the people that you voted for, the time that they're actually doing work. On the Celo platform, this is 1 day, 24 hours. On other chains like say Cardano, it's 5 days. So the epochs kind of change. To talk about this, let me just show you what we currently have running here. This is the dashboard for network statistics. And as you can see here, today is epoch number 429, and it will be ending in the next 52 minutes. This would be at around 8 or around 9. So once this ends, people who voted for this particular epoch number 429, will be able to get their rewards in Celo. They're paid out every 24 hours if you actually vote. So this is what it works for. And taking us back to what we wanted to see here. So we know that now you can be able to stake your Celo, lock it up with a validator, vote for them, and you get rewards every epoch. And this is what we did. Now, if you look at the left here, you see that this is what the process flow was like. I sent 15.5 Celo from my Valora to this wallet on the 2nd of June. You can see this here, 15.5. This came in. Then before you can vote, you have to have a stake in the network. So you need to lock up that stake. This is done on purpose to avoid people who can be looking at trying to maliciously attack the network, people who want to vote for things that don't have any stake. So before you can vote for anything, voting for a validator, locking up your stake, or voting for a governance proposal, you need to first lock up your stake, meaning you have to lock up the funds and you cannot move them. You cannot withdraw the funds, you cannot take them anywhere, meaning you have a physical stake in the network. And that is what gives you the right to vote. So once the funds were received, I locked up 10, as you can see here. This was locked up. I locked up 10 Celo right there. Then the fee was just 0.001, which is not even 50 shillings in Ugandan currency. It's quite cheap. This was done on the 2nd of June, as you can see here. It was a Wednesday. So there's a transaction hash here, a block number here, and the nouns there as well. So this was locked. Now, in order for you to actually get rewards, you first look up your Celo, then you'll be able to move and vote. So as you can see here, at 11:06, this was locked. Then I moved to validate at 11:07, meaning exactly 1 minute after. Now, you can say that I want to vote, yes, and you will actually vote then. But in order for you to actually get these rewards, it will take you at least, it takes you exactly one day, 24 hours, meaning you vote today, but you have to come back the following day to actually activate your vote. So if you simply stop here and simply vote for a validator, as you can see here, yes, you would have voted. You pick somebody, you participated in the election, but you will not get rewards. Your votes will be counted, yes, but you will not get those rewards for voting. So you have to come back, as you can see the next transaction here on the following day to activate my vote. As you can see this here, activating my vote. So don't worry about forgetting this, because the system gives you a reminder. So when you come back the following day, say tomorrow, you'll be able to activate your vote. And at this point, you'll be able to get rewards. And this is how you can be able to lock up your stake and vote. At this point, I'm going to take a pause and ask if there's any questions. What's in the chat? Right, Eddie asks, oh, yeah, right. So Eddie was able to get the answer there. Right, so this is what I wanted to talk about. It's a very quick session, locking up your stake and voting. If you need any help on this, we're always around, and there are actually very many resources that can actually come around and give you clarity on this. Does anybody have anything that's pressing, anything that you need to be answered? I guess it was pretty clear then. Mike, are you there?
Loud and clear. Well done. Thank you. Thank you, Ma, for taking us through the staking, teaching us about the Celo. Celo is one of the projects. Bit2Big is member also. One of the projects we really are proud to be part of. We're looking at actually building solution on the blockchain, Celo blockchain. As he mentioned, it's actually instead of proof of work, it is proof of stake, which has also a lot of advantages. So this is really, yeah, I'm always happy to get inputs. You know, in the blockchain space, I always say a day is just like 3 hours. Huh? just 3 hours. It goes so fast. So many news are coming up. So many stuff are happening. Even today, I want to share the news, but every other minute there's another one. I think yesterday or today was like 50,000 power station, electric car, because in Europe they're looking away from diesel and petrol. They're all going battery and electricity. So 50,000 stations are going to be crypto payment terminals. And then banks and so much stuff happening. So I didn't know about this wallet. I read about the web wallet and so on and so forth. So I just made sure I installed my own here. Right now, as he was talking, I followed the links. I did it. I always say, you know what, do your bit. You have to do your bit. Uma has given us so much inputs, and also the past conferences and events, masterclass and what. And when you hear someone knowledgeable like that, just follow. Try out, put on the computer, put on your phone. Don't hesitate. And then ask him questions, okay? Ask him questions. He's also in our group. Please ask in the group. And then Silo also has a separate group. We're happy also to send you the link so you join if you have interest. So Uma, thanks again for being on. And sorry for the little delay. And thank you for fitting in there. Please stay safe. Stay sound. And we're gonna definitely have him more on board, since we need more of this, that people can really utilize what the technology offers us. It's never been this easy to actually jump in and have such benefits. So I'm sharing my screen. We are now heading slowly to an end, at the same time still with some hot topics. Do you still have room, or do we do part 2? Do we do part 2, or you still have room? Tell me. I don't want to overload. Do we have still room? Because decentralized finance is another small beast, but that's why I wanted also Uma on, because he has actually shared mainly about the staking, and staking is part of decentralized finance. So should we go there, or should we leave it for another round? Because we have already gone almost 2 hours and more or less 10 minutes is left. So let me jump to a topic, and then we cover DeFi next time, because I don't want an overload. I had quite a lot, but let's jump to a bit security, because when you set up your exchange, it is so important you also have security in mind. Okay, so I think I did share with you already the 2-factor authentication links. I will also share them in the group. Let me just do it right now, because if you don't do it, your account can be taken over by someone quite easy, and we don't want to hear in our network something like that happen. So I've shared it also in the WhatsApp group, and I will also share the wallet that Uma just shared with us also in the WhatsApp group, so that everyone can utilize the web wallet. As I told you, for me, I was not even using it. Celo wallet. Okay, cool. Which has actually more options than the mobile, at least in the first place, as I could see. So I've shared also the links there. For what I've said about trader, what's a good trader? Let me just post it here. What's a good trader? And then you also have that with you. A good trader. I don't want you to miss anything we are sharing here. Okay, so let's go a bit to the security. This is something which people actually ignore, yet it is so important in my eyes. There's a website called Have I Been Pwned? have I been owned, basically? Has someone taken my security? Basically, has someone stolen my password? And when you go on this service, it can basically show you that someone, yes, has stolen your password, and that's why getting emails on your getting emails based is not really safe, because someone has stolen your password. You are there comfortable, you don't know. You're setting up new exchanges just to find one day, oops, there's an issue. So let me share the screen, so that we can just go through a few things. So has my password been stolen? It happens in different ways. Passwords are stolen in different ways. One is I hack you directly. That could be either you come to the internet cafe, and while you're in the internet cafe, you type in your password, and I have a gadget there. There are even programs that take everything you type. I see, oh, you have gone to facebook.com. This is your login. This is your password, and so on and so forth. One of the things we try to have is this HTTP, this lock here that you're seeing. That's the HTTP. That shows that the connection is secure. That can help that there's no middleman. We call a middleman that is not even on your keyboard. They just sit nearby. They can even sit 100 meters away, even 200 meters away. Doesn't matter. They can even be in another country. Depends if your network somehow could be shared, for example. They could log in through another device and then be based on the same cable. So we want to see HTTPS is on. That one at least kicks out 80% of trouble in that area. Then we have, so that's the HTTPS. If you click here, you see there's HTTPS. That's one thing, please. When you open a website, check it is HTTPS. I've seen projects that go online, they tell me, hey, it's such a great project, invest, etc. And then they don't even have HTTPS. What they have is HTTP. So you open, and it does not change to HTTPS. It's just the HTTP. Don't put any further thing into it, because everything you type is readable, okay? That's the one thing. So if you had an email account, let me say gmail.com, like this, and then your Gmail account is starting with HTTP, and this is it. I'll be careful. Everyone can read your emails. Oh my God, where are these emails all from? Okay, so I'm not going long to this drama here. Okay, so this one surprises me. I think it's just showing it wrong, because if it's really okay, I saw I didn't see the does Gmail allow an error? HTTP. This should be a serious flaw. I don't think so. Must have been a browser error. Okay, but you didn't root it before. Okay. You know, when you find a security flaw like this on Google, you can get like $10,000 plus. I don't know, but they pay you for it. So it won't be good, okay? So let me go now. Have I been pawned? So let me put in. Please give me your email. Post me on YouTube or post me on YouTube or on Zoom. Your email address. You want to check your email address. Don't be coward. I can't hack into it. I can only check if it's if it has been on. So thank you, Eddie. Let's put this one in. Eddie has shared this. Have I been pawned? Let's check it out. Yes, he has been. My friend, be careful. Change email. So here it shows me he has been pawned. He's been owned. The data has been owned in 2 data breaches. So if I look here and the 2 data breaches, I can't actually see it. I think I have to be logged in. I've not been on the page for a while, but it used to have a login, then you can see it. So his email has been, so basically someone stole data somewhere, and in that data, his email was also in there. So the issue sometimes is you might not have, it might not be your Gmail account.com, gmail.com password, but it might be another platform you're using where you're using this very email and you use a password, and that password is very easy to guess. Like this password is not easy to guess. So if I put this password, if this was my password, I'm just giving an example. It's hard to guess. The computer will take a long time to hack it. But if I put in a easy password here, it will be a different story. So someone stole a database from one of the platforms, and that email address is in there. So if now, Eddie, you have used the same password on another platform which you also use for Google Mail, then that person can also log into your Gmail account. And then you want to set passwords and other stuff for your exchange, for Bitcoin, for whatever, or put even a backup. I've seen programs that put a backup on the system. Someone will now own basically your Bitcoin you don't even know. Let's check the next one, Caleb. Caleb, your email looks good. There is no breach which is known where this email was in. Maybe you have another older email account, but this one at least looks like that's not been taken over by anyone in a data breach. Okay, it's not that your email is taken over, but someone, let me say, broke into company A, and company A has documents about you and also has saved your password somewhere, and then they steal that information, then they crack the password, they find out what the password really is, then they go to your Gmail and check, is it the same password you use there, or Facebook or whatever. So that's why you should not use same password on every system. My dear Asia, yours is found also in 2 data breaches. Could be the same like Eddie earlier, but yours is found in two breaches. I can't see them right now, but has been found somewhere. So change your password. Just change your password. If you have it on different same system, change it. A bad password is like I am 29 or I don't know, my password. Some people just put password, my password or etc. A good password, like I just told you, generate it. You see, like now I've generated again my password, and if I put my password here, it is not easy to guess. Okay, that's just one password I could use. Okay, please don't use it because it's already known elsewhere. So I think I've tested all of yours, right? Yes. So please, this website helps you to check has your password maybe been hacked, and then if it was hacked and someone brought it into plain text, can read it. Can this password now maybe be used for some other service? So if you now sign up on OX Exchange here with the password and you think you're secure, but someone has stolen it already, he will sign in here and he will basically go here and say withdraw and remove all your funds. So that's one area, please, to always check. Let me share with you the website and then you can all check it yourself. There is it. Please check it. Question here: would love to password? Which one would I recommend? Okay, good question. Especially someone mobile, someone on mobile. Okay, I mean, for me, I use lately really Bit1. Bit1 has really been, but because I host the stuff myself, Bit1. Bit1 is one of the password safe, but I'm hosting it myself. I'm happy to give others access to it. I have it all on my own servers. Next one is KeePass. KeePass is good here. KeePass is good. I believe it has so many tools. It's open source and definitely has also a mobile version like that. I like to use exotic stuff. LastPassword is good, but they have become worse in my eyes because you cannot buy them anymore once and that's it. You now have to subscribe and pay every month and so on and so forth. I don't like service like that. Me, I like to pay once for a service. I have it forever, basically. So I think start with KeePass. Let me go back. I sent the URL. 1Password, I wouldn't go for it anymore. They have, to my understanding, they have really messed up in their user base. They used to have a really good user base. And then also, please, when you're taking like password safes, etc., make sure you're on the right website, okay? If you're not sure, the way I do it usually, I can read here what Google shows me, and then by that I go on the link that it shows me. That way you don't take a fake one. Or Wikipedia. Wikipedia can be changed by anyone. Be a bit careful about it, but at least if you have verified from that. So don't just take it. We security experts, we learn about, let me see, should be under download here. But that's really when you go security, okay? We are soon trading. Actually, I'll be training, can't tell you when, but I'll be training people on security, cyber security. I myself am a certified cybersecurity expert. So we will be training likely in Europe, Germany, Switzerland, but also in Uganda we've been training. We're just going to bring it back stronger than ever because I've been focusing on crypto, on blockchain, and we have still a lot of work to do. We're bringing out on tokens. We're building on the blockchains and Sailor also. So I had to take off a bit to dig deeper where I was needed. So, but now we're going to bring back our security stronger because it's becoming more and more a nightmare if you don't know what we're talking about. Okay, I don't see it here, but maybe I shouldn't teach about it, but we need to teach. We need to learn, right? So I need to share. But no, let me leave it for today. This advanced stuff, not very advanced, but still a bit. And I think our time is off since 1 minute. So I want to stop here and have you give me any questions that you have. Today, maybe if I can just do a sum up. We've learned about OX exchange, OKX exchange. Please sign up with the link that I've already shared. I think you have it. I won't share it again. Be on our WhatsApp group, ask questions. We're also on Telegram, by the way, for those who don't know. Please also join us on our Telegram. Let me send the link on our Telegram. Everyone can join. You can send it to everyone to join. There you are. Where are the beginner to get clear about crypto? Okay, thank you for the question again. So here really I would say come here to our, and by the way, please subscribe our YouTube channel. We need numbers in the sense that we have more people joining. Now, come and check the masterclass we've been having. We had masterclass in Uganda at the ICT Ministry, and you can really get most information from here. So just take the first one, day number 1, check it out, go number 2, go number 3. After that, hearing so many also awesome speakers, you're gonna be enlightened about the space. So that's where you start from, okay? So like today, we have shared about different topics, a bit more advanced. But when you want to hear about the beginning, a bit intro, please go through our YouTube. Go also to our website. Our website, we have some, they're usually all referred to it already, so you can use them and learn also from there, from bit2big.com. It's referred back to YouTube. So I'll really say start from there. Difference between inverse and USDT perpetual. The difference really is what are you staking, what are you trading. So if you're on the exchange here and go here, derivatives, you have inverse, perpetual. That's basically you trade BTC, Ethereum, EOS, XRP, and what you need BTC to trade BTC. You need Ethereum, etc. to trade it, but you utilize USD basically. When there's a quantity, you put in USD. USDT perpetual, you trade with USDT token basically. These are the main differences. I recommend you read through it. OX Exchange has awesome learning. There's it. Academy, basically, I really recommend it. I like the way the guys do it. I have to admit, I've not done it on Bybit, but I believe they have it too. There's the Bybit Learn. do your bit to get big. You need to really go read, study, and learn from there. If you don't do, I cannot give you always all at once like that. Last but not least, I've shared with you, please use a second factor authentication. That is the Google app on your phone. Me, I'm using Auntie. It's a bit hard to call someone. You tell someone auntie, and if it's a lady, and what will tell you, she's not your auntie. So it's one I like what they're doing. So I'm using that, but you can also use the Google one. So please don't be hacked, lose your funds by actions which is fully subscribed to you. Here's a good one actually here, I think. Just watch it. Me, I've been in IT for over 20 years. Certain things I just do, I just know. But when you're a beginner, you need a bit step by step. But when you start doing it, you're good in there. Okay, thank you all for joining. I think it was an interesting session. We have not even done it all. We have more, but for now, I think it was loaded enough. We still have a big part of DeFi, decentralized finance. I want to share that with you next time. Next Friday, we are back on, where I will share with you more insights on that. On the group, please join on the WhatsApps, etc. You have a chance to see our updates which are going on there. Since it was recorded, go through the recording again, learn from there, utilize it, and next time when we meet, we're better off. Please don't forget, sign up your account, deposit on their account. Only then we can give you the key and take you to the next trading. You don't need to trade yourself in the beginning. All you need to do is to put assets, Bitcoin, on your account or others. We're happy to help you there. You can buy from us also straight, and the admins in our group. Once you have it, you can ask us, hey, I've signed up my account, and now please, can I get the access you spoke about to trade? Trade your own funds. Don't give people your money to someone else to trade it. You use your own account. Well, we ask you here the UID to make sure that we have you in our group. So we ask you for the UID. The same thing we ask you here on. The same thing we also ask you here on Bybit. Same thing. Let me go there. You jump in there. So the same thing we ask you also for your UUID. That's basically your unique identifier, UID, and having that, we can then make sure we give you the access. That's it basically. Thank you so much, and wish you all a nice evening. Please stay safe, whatever country you're in, and we push things from there in the next session. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Hope you got something out here, and till next time.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Michael. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Awesome.